Hello and welcome to Prospect Global. Alright, let's talk about the American dream. For millions of people, the first step on that journey is the Diversity Visa Lottery, or as it's more affectionately known, the Green Card Lottery. But hold on to your hats, aspiring Americans, because the US government has decided to add a new, exciting, and potentially infuriating hoop for you to jump through. As of the 2026 lottery cycle, there's a brand new rule, and it's a big one. You now need a valid passport just to apply. This isn't just some minor tweak to the font size on the application form. This is a fundamental change to the entire process. For those who are not intimately familiar with the glorious maze of US immigration, let's break down the Diversity Visa Lottery. It's a system designed to offer a glimmer of hope, a unique pathway to a new life for people from around the globe. But like many complex government programs, it has a dark underbelly. The official name is the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program. Its stated goal is to diversify the immigrant population in the US. Each year, the State Department makes about 55,000 permanent resident visas or green cards available to people from countries with historically low rates of immigration. The selection process is entirely random, a true lottery. Millions apply for this handful of spots, hoping their name is drawn from the digital hat. But this very randomness, combined with the high stakes and a simple online application, created a perfect storm for exploitation. For years, the DV lottery has been plagued by fraudulent entries. We're not talking about small-time scams, but large-scale organized operations run by unscrupulous visa agents who saw a lucrative business opportunity. These fraudulent agents, often called visa consultants, would harvest personal data and photos from vast numbers of people. They'd set up fake job application sites, run misleading social media campaigns, or simply offer to help with the application for a small fee. With this trove of personal information, they would then submit thousands upon thousands of DV lottery entries, often without the individual's full knowledge or consent. And here's the cruel twist. The application process generates a unique confirmation number, which is the only way to check the lottery results. The agents keep this number. So if one of their unwitting clients was selected, the agent would be the first to know. They would then contact the winner and demand an exorbitant fee, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, to release the confirmation number. Without it, the winner couldn't proceed. They effectively hold the person's American dream hostage. To truly appreciate the magnitude of this change, let's take a trip down memory lane to the good old days of applying for the DV lottery, back in 2024. For years, the process was celebrated for its remarkable accessibility. It was a beacon of hope for millions around the globe, a simple digital doorway to a potential new life in the United States. The process was a masterclass in simplicity. The barrier to entry was intentionally low. An applicant needed two basic things. First, to meet the educational or work experience requirements. This meant having a high school diploma or 2 years in a qualifying occupation. Second, you needed a recent passport-style digital photograph, which many could take at home with a smartphone and check using the State Department's free online tool. You'd fill out the online form, click submit, and get that all-important confirmation number. The entire process could take less than 20 minutes, often completed during a lunch break. No fees, no complex documents, just a simple, direct shot at the American dream. You'd save your number and the waiting game would begin. Now, let's fast forward to the 2026 application. The landscape shifted dramatically. While the core requirements of education and a photo remained, a significant new hurdle was introduced: a valid, unexpired passport. This wasn't just a minor tweak, it was a fundamental change to the very nature of the application, designed to curb fraudulent entries. When you get to the online form, you'll be asked to enter your passport number, country of issuance, and expiration date. But it doesn't stop there. You must also provide a clear, legible scan of the passport's data page. For many hopefuls who never had a reason to travel internationally, this meant navigating the often lengthy and expensive process of obtaining their very first passport, a journey that can take weeks or even months. The application is no longer a simple data entry task, it's a document-gathering mission. This single requirement transformed the process from a quick, 20-minute online form into a multi-step logistical challenge. It added layers of cost, time, and bureaucracy, fundamentally altering the experience for millions of hopefuls worldwide and making advanced planning more critical than ever before. The US government's primary motivation is crystal clear: to sanitize the Diversity Visa Lottery. The program has been plagued by fraudulent activities from multiple entries to fake profiles. By tying each entry to a unique, verifiable passport, they're making a calculated bet to filter out fake and duplicate entries that have historically clogged the system. However, this noble effort comes with a significant catch. For countless individuals in developing nations, obtaining a passport is a major undertaking. The cost can be equivalent to weeks of wages, and a trip to a passport office can mean days of travel. These logistical and financial hurdles create a formidable barrier, effectively disqualifying many of the very people the diversity lottery was designed to help. We will almost certainly see a drop in total applications. This creates a fascinating irony. As the pool of applicants shrinks, the odds could dramatically increase for those who manage to clear the passport hurdle. The system becomes tougher to enter, but potentially easier to win for a smaller, more resourced group. Ultimately, this passport rule represents a fundamental pivot. The government has decided that integrity is more important than universal accessibility. This isn't just a minor administrative tweak, it's a redefinition of the program's balance, prioritizing a fraud-proof system over a maximally inclusive one. Whether this will be seen as a successful cleanup or an unnecessary barrier is a question only time will answer. Supporters will point to reduced fraud rates, while critics will highlight the drop in applicants from poorer nations and the decline in diversity. The coming years of data will be telling. So for all the dreamers out there, the path to the green card lottery has a new, non-negotiable starting line. Good luck, and before you do anything else, check your passport's expiration date. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more.